Today we're going to talk about an interesting and important subject for everyone who wants to get a little better every day. The habits that will help you get 1% better every day from the point of view of Stoicism. Many of you want to know how to apply Stoic ideas to your daily life. Today I will show you how to do it in a way that is both useful and easy to follow. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, gives us useful tools to deal with daily problems and keep growing. As Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This philosophy is based on the idea that we can live a more balanced and fulfilling life by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we can't. Why is it important to be 1% better every day? The idea behind this is that small changes added up over time can make big differences. We don't have to make big changes right away. Instead, we can work on small habits and improvements that will have a big effect on our lives over time. For example, if you could improve just 1% every day for a year, you would be in a much better place than you are now. Today I'm going to talk about some Stoic habits you can use to improve your life every day. Each of these habits comes from Stoic philosophy and is also supported by modern study that shows they work. Work out having temper. Let's start with the most important habit to get 1% better every day. Having temper. One of the most important ideas in Stoic philosophy is moderation, or temperance. It helps us keep our lives in balance and on track. As Seneca once said, "True happiness is enjoying the present without worrying about the future." Being temperate lets us enjoy the present without going too far and doing things that will hurt us in the long run. So how can we be temperate in our daily lives? To be temperate, you need to find a balance and stay away from extremes. This means managing our urges and wants. For example, if you like sweets, temperance says you can enjoy them sometimes, but not too much. It's about finding a balance that lets you enjoy without any bad effects. Setting healthy limits in different parts of your life is an important part of being temperate. This includes your relationships at work, fun, and other things to do. It's important to know when to say no and enough is enough. To be temperate, you need to be able to control yourself. To be self-disciplined, you need to be able to think things through before acting on them. You can practice self-discipline by making small daily goals and vowing to reach them. This will make it easier for you to keep other parts of your life in balance before making a final choice. Think about how your actions will affect you in the long run and ask yourself if they are in line with your values and will make you better in the long run. This will help you make more reasonable and balanced choices. Being temperate also means being patient and not wanting things right away. Being patient lets you wait for what's really worth it and keeps you from making hasty choices that you may later regret. Stoics thought that patience was important for having a good and balanced life. Why is it important to practice? Every day, temperance should get better. By staying away from excesses, temperance helps you keep balance and harmony in your life. You can focus on what's important and have a fuller, more satisfying life. Temperance also makes you more aware of what you're doing and how it affects other people, which helps you make smarter, more thoughtful choices. In addition, by avoiding overindulging in food, work, or leisure, you can maintain better health and lower your stress. This gives you more energy and focus to keep getting better every day. To start practicing moderation, you can start with small actions you do every day. Make rules for yourself and promise to follow them. Make daily decisions with self-discipline and think about how your actions affect others over time. These small changes will add up and help you live a more balanced and good life. To sum up, temperance is an important habit for anyone who wants to be better every day. It helps you find balance, avoid excesses, and live more carefully and deliberately. As Seneca said, "True happiness is enjoying the present without worrying about the future." Let's start practicing moderation and be a little better each day at controlling our emotions. One of the main ideas of Stoicism is to manage our feelings 1% better every day. This can make a big difference in our daily lives. Stoics like Epictetus and Seneca talked a lot about how important it is to control our emotions instead of letting them control us. Our feelings aren't so much affected by what's going on around us as by how we choose to understand it. Important. The goal is to improve our ability to control our feelings. So how can we control our emotions in a more stoic way? Here are some things we can do. Practice self-observation. This is the first step. Take a moment to think about how you feel and why you're upset, angry, or scared. To control your feelings, you need to be able to recognize them. When you feel a strong emotion, you should question your thoughts. Stoics believed that we should use reason to test our thoughts. For example, if you're mad that someone cut you off, ask yourself if it's really worth being mad about 3 things. Rethink the situation. Instead of focusing on the bad, try to see it from a different angle. Look for something good or neutral. If you're upset that something didn't go as planned, think about what you can learn from it. 4. Don't try to change things you can't. One of the most important lessons of Stoicism is to know the difference between what we can control and what we can't. Accept that you can't control everything and focus on what you can, like your actions and reactions. Why is this important for everyday getting better? Taking care of your feelings helps you stay calm and clear-headed even when things are going badly. This not only makes you feel better, but it also helps you make better, more useful decisions. You can make good decisions by keeping your long-term goals and values in mind, and not letting bad feelings get in the way. Being able to control your feelings also makes your relationships with other people better. If you don't react on the spot, you're more likely to have more positive and helpful interactions. To improve your emotional and mental health, the Stoics used negative visualization to prepare themselves for possible problems. This doesn't mean being negative, but being ready to face any challenge with equanimity. To start managing your emotions every day, you can do small things, like taking a few seconds to breathe deeply and think before reacting. You can also practice meditation or mindfulness to get better at self-observation and emotional control. To sum up, managing your emotions is bad thoughts and images. Now let's talk about the third habit you need to be 1% better every day. Bad thoughts and images. Stoics use this one-of-a-kind and powerful mental exercise to get ready for hard times and also to get more grateful for the good things they already have. Seneca said to get ready for the bad things that might happen, because when they do, they lose their power to hurt. Even though it goes against our natural desire to think positively, this method has surprising benefits. So how can we use negative visualization in our daily lives? Here are some useful ways to imagine bad things happening. Spend a few minutes every day picturing setbacks or tough situations you might face. This isn't to be negative, but to get ready. Think about how you'd feel and how you might react. This will help you be more ready and calm down if those things happen. 2. Appreciate what you have after picturing bad things that might happen. Think about what you already have and what you might lose. This helps you value your things, relationships, and money more. People tend to value something more when they know they could lose it. 3. Build mental strength. Focusing on negative thoughts can help you deal with problems more effectively by lowering your emotional response to them when they happen. This lets you handle problems with a more stable and composed mind. How to do it. When you think about bad things that could happen, you can also think about ways to handle them. This makes you feel in charge and ready to handle tough situations well. Why is it important to practice negative visualization every day to be better? Because it helps you get ready for challenges and value what you already have more. This habit lowers your fear and anxiety about the unknown, since you are better prepared to deal with different situations because you are less surprised by problems. Negative visualization also helps you live more fully in the present by making you value what you have more. This makes you feel happier and more satisfied with your daily life. It not only improves your emotional health, but also inspires you to keep getting better and enjoying every moment. Start negative visualization today. Every day, take a moment to think about what could go wrong and how you might handle it. Then, be grateful for what you have and understand its worth. This easy activity can really change the way you see things and help you deal with life with more strength and thanks. Negative visualization is a strong habit that can change how you deal with problems and how much you value your life. It helps you be ready for problems and live with more gratitude and happiness, as Seneca said. Prepare your mind for the bad things that might happen, because when they're expected, they lose their power to hurt. Let's start practicing negative visualization and be a little better every day. Keep an open mind and keep learning. Let's move on to the fourth essential habit, to be 1% better every day. Keep an open mind and keep learning. This habit is essential for personal growth and adapting to the changes that life brings. Epicurus said that only smart people are free. This quote shows how important it is to keep learning in order to be free and grow. Stoics believed that education and learning new things were the best ways to improve oneself. You've made it halfway through the video. I commend you on your efforts to become a better person. If you liked our video, please like, subscribe, and comment, so that YouTube knows that this kind of content helps people like you, and that we can keep making more videos like this in the future. If you don't know what to say, just write "silence is power" to show that you've finished our session. So how can we keep an open mind and commit to learning every day? Books are a never-ending source of information and wisdom for people who read them regularly. Set aside time every day to read. It doesn't matter what kind of books you choose, fiction, science, or philosophy. You can always learn something new. Reading makes you think about things in new ways and helps you see the world in new ways. 2. Want to try new things. Get out of your comfort zone and look for new experiences that will teach you something. This could mean learning a new language, trying a new sport, or traveling to a place you've never been before. These things will make your life better and give you new skills and information. 3. Listen to other people. We can learn something from everyone. Keep an open mind and listen to what other people have to say, even if you don't agree with them. This will help you see things from different angles and understand the world better. Think about what you've done. Every day, take some time to think about what you've learned and how it can help you. An important part of learning is reflecting on what you've done. 5. Go to workshops and classes. Take advantage of both official and informal ways to learn. You can keep your mind sharp and learn new things by taking classes, going to workshops, and seminars. There are many online sites that offer free or cheap courses on a wide range of topics. 6. Keep your interest up. Being curious about the world around you and asking questions about it is the best way to learn. Don't be afraid to ask questions and look for solutions. Curiosity makes you want to explore and learn new things all the time. Why is it important to keep an open mind and keep learning to be better every day? Because learning new things keeps you flexible and ready to face challenges. It also helps you grow and evolve both personally and professionally. By getting new skills and information, you can make your life better and contribute more to your community. Finally, learning new things keeps your mind active and healthy. Continuous learning has been shown to make the brain work better and lower the chance of getting cognitive diseases. There is always something new to learn and find, which gives you a sense of purpose and satisfaction. To start this habit, set both short-term and long-term learning goals. Every day, set aside time to read, try new things, and think about what you've learned. Keep an open mind and look for ways to learn more. To sum up, keeping an open mind and learning new things all the time is an important habit for personal growth and adaptation. It makes you more flexible, improves your life, and keeps your mind active and healthy. As Epic said, only the educated are free. So let's start developing this habit and be a little better every day. Now let's move on to the fifth important, making minimalism. A daily habit will help you be 1% better every day. This method isn't just about getting rid of physical clutter, it's also about making our lives easier and focused on what's important. Seneca, one of the great Stoics, said that a person is not poor if he or she doesn't have enough, but if they want more. This theory tells us to think about what we really need and get rid of what we don't need. So how can we live a minimalistic life? Here are some useful tips. One way to get rid of junk is to go through your things and get rid of the things you don't need. This is true not only for things that you can see and touch, but also for promises and actions that don't make your life better. Having fewer obligations and things can help you feel less stressed and give you more time to do the things that count. 2. Prioritize the essential. Figure out what's really important to you and keep your attention on that. This could include meaningful relationships, personal goals, or activities that you are truly excited about. By prioritizing the essential, you can live a more purposeful and fulfilling life. 3. Make decisions more easily and get rid of too many choices in your daily life. You can do this by sticking to habits, wearing simple clothes, or choosing less variety in food. When you make fewer small choices, you have more mental energy for big ones. 4. Choose quality over number. Instead of getting a lot of things, focus on having a few good ones. This is true for experiences and relationships with things. Value for quality makes you value what you have more and live more intentionally. 5. Show gratitude by making your life easy. This will help you value what you have more. Regularly being thankful helps you see the good in life and appreciate the little things that make it special. As we've already seen, gratitude is a powerful tool for health. 6. Lessen your consumption. Think about how much you use and try to cut back. This is good for both you and the earth. Buy only what you need and look for responsible and sustainable options. Other options. Why is it important to be better every day by practicing minimalism? Simplifying your life lets you focus on what's important, which lowers stress and boosts your happiness and health. Minimalism frees you from mental and physical clutter, making room for growth and personal fulfillment. Minimalism also helps you live a more mindful and intentional life by cutting down on distractions and overconsumption. You can focus on your ideals and goals and live your life accordingly. This will not only make your life better, but it will also help you help your community and the world more. Start practicing minimalism today. Choose a part of your life to simplify. It could be your home, your routine, the things you buy, or your relationships. Spend time figuring out what you need and getting rid of the rest. Be grateful and focus on quality over quantity. To sum up, practicing minimalism is a must if you want to simplify your life and focus on what really matters. It helps you lower stress, improve your health, and live more intentionally and consciously. As Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Let's start practicing minimalism and be a little better every day. Now let's talk about the 6th important habit to get 1% better every day at being resilient. Resilience is the power to bounce back from problems and keep going with strength and drive. It is a key part of Stoicism and a necessary skill for dealing with life's challenges. In his Meditations, Marcus Aurelius said, "Life is neither good nor bad, it is a place for good and evil." This way of looking at things tells us that how we feel about things affects how we experience them. So how can we be more resilient in our daily lives? Here are some useful tips. 1 must accept truth in order to be resilient. This means not denying or downplaying the facts of the situation. Realizing truth helps you face it with clarity and make smart choices. Accepting things as they are is the first step to changing and getting through tough times. 2. Have a growth mindset. Instead of seeing problems as unsolvable, have faith in your ability to learn and get better through them. Bearers see them as chances to learn and grow. Adopting this way of thinking lets you take charge of problems. 3. Ask for help. Being resilient doesn't mean going through everything by yourself. If you need to, talk to friends, family, or professionals about your problems and get mental support. This can help you deal with stress and problems better. 4. If you want to be resilient, you need to take care of yourself. This means practicing good physical, social, and mental health. Healthy habits, like working out every day, a healthy diet, enough sleep, and ways to deal with stress like deep breathing or meditation. Make goals that you can reach. Set goals that you can reach and keep working towards them. Having clear goals gives you a sense of direction and purpose, which is important for staying motivated and strong. No matter how small your accomplishments are, you should be celebrated. Use those accomplishments as fuel to keep going. 6. Practice being flexible. Because life is unpredictable and things can change quickly, you should work on being flexible and able to adapt to new conditions. You can handle surprises and setbacks better if you are willing to change your plans and goals. Why is it important to practice resilience every day? Because it helps you deal with problems in a positive and effective way. It also helps you get over problems faster and keep your eye on your long-term goals. Being resilient not only makes it easier to deal with stress, but it also boosts your confidence and self-esteem. Being resilient also helps you live a more balanced and happy life by changing the way you think about problems so that you see them as chances to learn and grow instead of impossible problems that you can't solve. This way of looking at things gives you more courage and drive to face life, which in turn helps you keep getting better and stronger every day to start practicing resilience. Find places in your life where these tactics can help you. Accept the truth of your situation. Have a growth attitude and ask for help when you need it. Take care of yourself and make goals that you can reach. Being flexible when you need to be is an important habit to develop if you want to face life's challenges with strength and drive. It also helps you get back on your feet after problems. Remember your goals and live a more balanced and rewarding life. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Life is neither good nor bad. It is a place for good and evil." Let's start being more resilient and self-disciplined every day. Finally, we get to the 7th important habit that will help you be 1% better every day: self-discipline. For us to reach our goals and live our lives in line with our values, we need to be able to control ourselves and make choices that are consistent and well thought out. In his meditations, Marcus Aurelius said, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Your fate hangs by a thread while you live, and it is in your power to be good." This quote shows how important it is to be disciplined and in the present. So how can we become and stay disciplined in our daily lives? Here are some useful tips. 1. Set clear goals. Setting clear goals is the first step to self-discipline. When you know what you want to achieve, direction and goal 2. Write down your short and long-term goals and make sure they are attainable. Make a plan of action. When you know what you want, make a thorough plan of what to do. Divide your goals into smaller steps that you can easily reach. This makes the process less scary and lets you keep making steady progress. 3. Set up routines. Having daily routines can help you become more self-disciplined. Having a set schedule makes it easier to know what to do next. For example, you could make a morning routine that includes working out, meditating, and planning your day. 4. Practice delayed gratification. Being able to put off short-term pleasures in favor of long-term rewards is an important part of self-discipline. Learn to say no to momentary temptations and focus on your long-term goals. For example, if you are working on an important project, don't look at social media until you finish you. Being self-disciplined doesn't mean being mean to yourself. It's important to be patient and understanding with your own mistakes and failures. Learn from them and move on without punishing yourself. Remember that growth and improvement are ongoing processes. This is why it's important to be self-disciplined every day. It helps you to focus on your goals and make steady progress. This will help you stop putting things off and make smarter choices. This not only makes you more productive, but it also makes you feel good about what you've done. Self-discipline also helps you live by your values and principles. If you are consistent in what you do, you can create a life that reflects your real goals and priorities. This sets you up well to deal with problems and keep growing every day so you can start to practice self-discipline. Pick one area of your life that you want to improve and make some clear goals. Set up routines and an action plan to help you stay focused. Practice delaying gratification and regularly checking in on your progress. Over time, these habits will become a part of your daily life and help you be 1% better every day. To sum up, Practicing self-discipline is an important habit to reach your goals and live in line with your values. It helps you stay focused, stop putting things off, and make more conscious and deliberate decisions. As Marcus Aurelius said, "While you live, and it is don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. You can also watch the videos we've already put up and find something to take with you. Have a nice day."